The internet erupted when Elon Musk posted that his estimate for Grok 5 achieving AGI was at 10% and rising. AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence, refers to a system capable of matching human performance across cognitive tasks. But almost nobody stopped to ask the obvious question, 10% of what exactly? Musk never specified a benchmark threshold or provided evaluation criteria, leaving the claim completely undefined. This chart shows two very different ways to measure AI progress. A readiness thermometer, evaluating what a system can actually do today, side by side with a probability trend line, representing a speculative bet on the future. The 10% claim belongs entirely on the probability side. While public attention focused entirely on an unreleased Grok 5, xAI quietly shipped Grok 4.20, and this model introduced a structural architectural change that carries actual, measurable weight right now. To understand where this technology is heading, we have to look past the social media posts and apply a rigorous, objective framework to the models we can test today. This radar chart maps the levels of AGI framework using three pillars. First is depth, measuring raw performance. Second is breadth, tracking how well the system handles different domains. And third is autonomy, measuring how independently the system can plan and use tools. Grok 4.20 features a massive 2 million token context window, meaning it can ingest entire massive codebases at once. But the true upgrade driving its capabilities is its new multi-agent mode. This illustrates xAI's 4-agent formula. A prompt launches internal agents that collaborate, then converge into a leader node for the final output. Here, a rising compute cost meter shows inference time scaling, allocating more power during generation to increase reliability without changing the base model. xAI did not train a massively more intelligent base model for this release. Instead, they engineered a much smarter overarching system, specifically designed to coordinate work and take autonomous action. Bringing back our radar chart, you can clearly see Grok 4.20's specific profile. The system scores heavily on the autonomy arm due to its multi-agent orchestration, while its depth and breadth remain comparatively low. To evaluate weaker pillars, researchers use the ARC-AGI benchmark, measuring fluid intelligence through genuinely novel problem-solving. This bar chart compares ARC-AGI milestones. Grok 4.20 secured 38%, a jump from 16, but still far below the 85% human baseline. When you map these real-world benchmarks onto our three-pillar framework, Grok 4.20 currently sits at roughly 30% total AGI readiness. This brings us to the upcoming Grok 5. AI is training this next iteration using an infrastructure setup called Colossus, packing over 1 million GPU equivalents. GPUs are graphics processing units, the specialized hardware chips required to train these massive models. The engineering goal is simple. Leverage that immense pre-training scale to forcefully drive up the model's depth and breadth, bringing its raw problem-solving capability up to match the agentic autonomy we already saw in version 4.20. If that massive hardware investment successfully translates into better generalization, Grok 5 could reasonably push overall AGI readiness into the 40 to 55% range. Without a transparent model card or published benchmarks, the 10% AGI claim remains a probability bet on a black box. As AI systems gain powerful multi-agent autonomy and independent tool use, the risk of unpredictable behavior and loss of control scales right alongside it. This is exactly why governance layers are tightening. Frameworks like the EU AI Act, a comprehensive set of European regulations, specifically impose strict obligations on providers of general-purpose models that present systemic risks. xAI's integration into the broader SpaceX ecosystem places these highly autonomous models squarely into safety-critical contexts and multinational jurisdictions, where the margin for error is effectively zero. The challenge over the next 2 years is deploying autonomous systems responsibly. The next time you see a headline making massive claims about reaching general intelligence, your first question should always be, by whose definition?